Whether it's a child, a woman, a man, or a senior citizen, no one is spared. Road traffic crashes around the world take the lives of over 1.2 million people each year, and between 20 and 50 million suffer non-fatal injuries. This means that approximately every second, someone is injured, and every 30 seconds, a victim dies.
On May 3rd, 1995, I received a phone call that's every parent's nightmare. The voice on the other end told me that my son had been killed in a bus crash in Turkey. I later found out much more about it. I discovered that he was killed along with 22 other people on the bus, that the driver was speeding down the wrong lane of a narrow 2-lane highway with no guardrail and a dangerous curve. The driver, the road, the vehicle. All three things really blended together to make a tragedy.
Road safety is an area where we can truly, as a global community, say we are responsible for our future.
Much can be done to reverse this epidemic. There are a number of relatively simple interventions that can be put in place that will save lives every second of every day.
We have the numbers. Now we've got to put it into action.
On the day of Aron's death, I was in medical school, working in my surgery rotation. I had forgotten to bring my pager that morning into the operating room. I had never made that mistake before. After the procedure, I saw that I had multiple messages.
In the cab ride from Dulles to my parents' home, thoughts were rushing through my head. Aron was strong, athletic, funny, smart, caring, kind. He couldn't be dead. Not my very alive older brother, who was filled with plans for the future.
I often imagine sharing a joke with him, an insight, a perspective. I imagine the wife he may have had, the compassionate doctor he certainly would have been. I imagine the wonderful father and uncle he would have been. I picture his children playing with my children and our sister's children.
I have now lived half my life with Aron and half my life without Aron. There is, of course, the missing of him, his fun, optimistic spirit who is always up for a game of Scrabble or football or a good joke. His serious spirit who studied hard and worked hard to make sure he succeeded on tests and served his patients well. His kind spirit who made sure that friends and family felt loved and included.
On a visit to his grave this past summer, I looked at my brother's young, smiling, handsome face on his tombstone picture. So young and full of potential. On some level, I do not think I have ever moved on since the day of his death. All at once, time moves forward and stands still.
Hi, I'm Chris Van Hollen, a member of Congress from Maryland. I remember right after I was elected to Congress meeting with Rochelle and seeing her determination, and I was proud to be the founding co-chair of the Congressional Caucus on Global Road Safety. That's just one of the venues ASIRT has used to educate people about the dangers and risks of road crashes. And through educational efforts, through working with local governments and national governments, pounding the halls of the Congress of the United Nations, ASIRT, under the leadership of Rochelle Sobel, has made a difference and has saved lives.
For the last 20 years, ASIRT has gradually become a key player on the international road safety agenda and a key partner to the World Health Organization. We've collaborated in countries as well as to improve the global road safety agenda. ASIRT has been a key player in the United Nations Road Safety Collaboration and has been a creator of the Global Alliance of NGOs. We at the World Health Organization look very much forward to continue collaborating actively with ASIRT over the years to come.
It's hard to believe that ASIRT has been doing this terrific work on road safety for 2 decades now. Rochelle was able to meet with and communicate with Turkish NGOs who were interested in road safety. And I was so impressed at the impact she had talking about road safety and recognizing that this was an issue that touched everybody's lives. Later, I was very privileged again to be able to take Rochelle around Cairo and introduce her to civil society organizations who were interested in ASIRT's message.
ASIRT USA has been instrumental in supporting ASIRT Kenya as a whole, right from the inception, but most notably with the advocacy activities. ASIRT USA built capacity of ASIRT Kenya as far as advocacy is concerned, and later on trained other NGOs in Kenya who ordinarily would not be involved in advocacy but are now very much involved with legislative advocacy. The collaboration we have with ASIRT has been very beneficial to us, and we do hope that moving forward we shall continue to work in the same manner.
We are profoundly grateful to the many road safety champions who continue to work tirelessly to save precious lives on the world's roads. Our collaborative efforts in advocacy, education, and technology are making a difference, a huge difference. Tonight, as we look forward with Vision 2020, we foresee a time when all of the Arons of the world, all those who embark upon a journey, be it short or long, will return safely home to their awaiting loved ones.